getting started.
Baby.
She's been around a long time. She's she's just really getting into her amateur career. But even when she was a young teenager, she had good striking, and now she has great striking. Her footwork, her speed, her head movement, especially so for female fighters, she is brisk.
And she's entertaining.
Yeah, she's
But
entertaining.
Ari Cobb is 1-0. She's from Main Street Boxing and Muay Thai, who we've seen a lot of tonight. And she's a personal trainer, guys, so that means you know she's in great shape.
That's right.
Both these girls look great at the weigh-ins. Ari Cobb, I've been really impressed watching her doing grappling tournaments, grappling super fights. The one fight I could find video on, she submitted her opponent in 26 seconds with a first-round triangle. Her jiu-jitsu is not to be denied, not to be played with. She is good on the ground.
And Ari coming out, even though she's from Houston, Texas, coming with a little New Orleans jazz music. And listen, you know you're bad to the bone when you're walking out to a Golden Girls T-shirt. So
that's right. Absolutely a woman who owns herself.
Yeah.
And I just want to go back to a 26-second triangle. Your opponent is not tired. You didn't just sort of throw that on. You submitted your opponent.
You're just better. You're that much better. You're submitting them. You're saying, hey, you're done. You can't hang with me on the ground.
All right, we'll see how these two.
But we know who the home fight advantage is for tonight. It's definitely
Tori
Land.
She is the hometown favorite. This fight is going to be good. I don't know how it's going to go. It's going to be good.
I've never been disappointed in a Tori Land fight before.
Yeah,
but
even though she's definitely she prefers striking more than jiu-jitsu, but she does train jiu-jitsu. Her school is a jiu-jitsu school. I mean, they do MMA, but they are a jiu-jitsu-based school. She's a blue belt there at the Strong Gracie school. She's crafty on the ground as well. I do expect that's where Ari Cobb's going to want to take this, but Tori also can hang there.
Well, as you mentioned, Ari Cobb submitted somebody in 26 seconds. So
yeah, Tori wants to keep this fight standing. I'm not sure exactly.
And Ari in phenomenal shape.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly Ari's striking experience. Like I said, the one fight that I had video on, she won in 26 seconds with the triangle. They went to the ground pretty immediately.
Right, but I mean, coming out, but have to be coming out of Main Street Boxing. Yeah. There is striking.
Surely.
It's kind of what they do.
She trains with Malik Whitmore. We just saw him when those heavy hands he was throwing. I mean, she's got to have good stand-up.
Tori, again, coming off her first fight loss, but talking about motivated, she is in probably the best shape of her career coming off that first loss.
Yeah, Tori's been busy in the gym. Her opponent that she lost to was a pretty decorated kickboxer, has I think like 30-plus kickboxing wins. Tori suffered a defeat in that one, but she's looking to get that one back now and progress her career. She has a hard time finding fights. A lot of girls see video of her.
Why would you want to fight her?
Yeah, she throws some bombs. People don't want to fight her.
Yeah.
So props to Ari Cobb for taking this one. And I mean, I don't see a clear advantage for either one of them. I think it's a striker versus grappler matchup from what I can tell. I don't have the full rundown on Ari Cobb's.
Well, Ari's competed in jiu-jitsu and some super fights before, so she's used to being in a fight. She'll be fine.
I think.
But you mentioned Tori. I'm just incredibly impressed by Tori. Again, I've seen Tori fight every time. This is the best I've seen her look going into a fight.
And I dare say, Sean, for both fighters, there's a critical juncture for both of them. One coming off a loss, one is 2-0.
Yep.
We are looking at both of them looking to make a name for themselves in this area,
and one's coming off momentum, winning their first fight, and the other one, hey, I've experienced a loss for the first time. I've experienced adversity. How do I bounce back?
Yeah, regardless of how this result turns out, both these girls have so much potential to make it all the way to the top. I don't mean getting into the UFC. I mean potentially challenging for titles in the UFC. And I don't say that lightly. I'm very critical of fighters. These girls have what it takes.
Oh, the crowd loving it.
Yeah, you know, it's different.
This is going to be a high-level bout.
It's different.
What do you do when you're the fighter opposite of that?
Yep. That's mental. This is when you find out how great you are. If I can handle the mental aspect of everybody in this building wants me to lose.
There's a certain moment in these fights where the atmosphere just changes and it feels like it just got serious. Yep. That just happened.
Tori throwing a deep one. Ari showing very fast hands.
Oh, good right kick, but both fighters exchanging punches early.
Yeah, they are banging in the center of the octagon here.
Love it.
Like I said, I didn't know what Ari had to bring to the table with the hands. She's looking good.
Good kick, but good counter.
Looks for the takedown. Nice reversal from Tori.
Yeah.
Yeah, powerful reversal.
Tori looks, again, I talk about best shape, but part of that, she looks stronger than I've seen her before.
Very healthy,
and
very clean
it's amazing
crisp.
how a loss can motivate you.
Yeah, she didn't.
Looking to elevate, though, Ari.
Hard hammer punches.
That's right. Tori's just going to try to negate that with pure power.
But we've seen Ari before. One mistake, she'll be able to tap you out. Her last fight, she won in 26 seconds.
Ari controlling that left arm of Tori Land. She's I like how she has the high guard. It's unfortunate she's getting pressed into the cage. She doesn't want to be there. It's hard to maneuver when your head's getting pressed in the cage.
And I dare say when your head is up, not flat on the ground, and you can't really find your shoulders, it's hard to find any angles to get up under your opponent and find the elevation or find the submission.
Tori just missing a right hand that could have ended this fight.
Now watch out for the arm bar.
Yeah, this position for Ari, now that she's angled off the cage a bit, she could potentially use her foot against the cage to set up a quick arm bar against Tori Land.
Really good left.
You see that right leg of Ari coming up high on Tori's back. That's potential armbar setup, but she's looking to stand up.
Will they stand them up? They do. Will Tori push the pressure?
Yeah, she's definitely going to keep moving forward.
Ari almost snuck a left in there with the left jab.
Good right to the body.
Both very powerful fighters.
Big left
Tori
hand.
A big left hand, trying to finish it out.
She's got to play some defense.
Ari's guard is tested here, ladies and gentlemen, up against the cage. She has to defend herself.
Got to play some defense. She's got to defend herself. Tori hammering in lefts and rights.
Relentless, Sean. Relentless.
Trying to end this fight right now. Ari's got to do something.
Tori smells blood, but she has to be careful. That guard cannot just be slept on by Ari.
Yeah, Ari survived.
Yeah, Ari got rocked there. This could be the point, though. I mean, where that just natural instinct takes in, where after you get rocked and you just start moving and you find a submission.
I feel like Ari survived that flurry, guys.
Yeah, Tori doing a real good job of keeping her against the cage, trying to negate movement.
Yeah, Ari's going to have a hard time getting out of the spot, but at least she's kind of controlling.
Survive the round.
Yeah, she's controlling the posture. She's got to survive and look to reset in the second round, I believe.
Boy, that left really dropped her, though.
I got to say, in jiu-jitsu, if you're in the middle of the mat, you have all the room in the world. You have certain tips, tricks you can do when you're up against the cage, when you're up against a wall. There's not much. Again, taken down.
Yeah, that right hand off the kick of Ari Cobb, that right hand of Tori Land.
Well, power of game is definitely in Tori Land's side of the ring tonight.
Round one over. Tori throwing the performance.
If you're Ari, you survive, because it looked like Tori was about to end that thing about 2 minutes ago.
Absolutely
devastating right hand, but she survived. Right now, the striking and the power is Tori Land's favor, but that's MMA. One mistake, Ari might be able to catch her.
That's right. As Ari, you have to make some adjustments. You have to find a way to stay back, maybe find a takedown yourself.
Yeah, props to her for surviving those getting dropped there. She looks to be very conscious in her corner, responding well to her coaches. She did a good job, kind of answering Tori back with strikes. You don't want to just be timid and not striking back if you're the jiu-jitsu person, but I mean, Tori hurt her twice in that round. You have to find that transition. She wants this fight on the ground, Ari Cobb. She's got to find that transition of giving Tori something on the feet and then taking the fight to the ground.
Can Ari survive another devastating left or right? Barely survived round one.
Yeah, those are adding up. I mean, she's not wearing it, but those were heavy shots from Tori Land.
Well, I dare say Ari cannot have another grappling exchange with her back against the wall. She needs room to move. She needs room to execute.
Yeah, both these girls, man, just throwing leather in the center.
I think Ari needs to commit just a little bit more.
And again, that power aspect, though. Tori definitely the stronger of the two fighters.
Yeah.
Great left again. This is close. This is close.
Again, great guard retention, guard recovery by Ari.
Yeah,
right when you think Tori's about to end this fight, Ari's able to play a little defense.
Ari's there, but she's hurt. I mean, there's the
armbar attempt.
Triangle.
Yeah, either
one.
The armbar or the triangle, both kind of there. It gets tricky against the cage right there when she's parallel to the cage. She can move her hips a little easier, and it gets just some tricky submissions from there. You're not normally on the receiving end of.
And one thing to be said, the glove can't be just yanked out like the human hand can necessarily. Sometimes just latching onto it with one arm.
Tori trying to end this fight right now.
Yeah, she's landing some.
Tori smelling blood in the water.
Some hammer punches coming from the top.
You got to be careful, though. That arm lock is.
There it is, the attempt.
Ari's looking for it.
Tori stuffing herself back in there.
Yeah, good job from Tori to not give up that position, not give up the arm lock.
I got to give it up to Ari. Right when it looks like she's about to be knocked out, she manages to almost slip in a submission.
Very impressed by her being able to, getting dropped and being able to recover and look for the finish.
Tori's dropping some hammers on her right now, and she's absorbing all of them.
Every shot counts with Tori. There is no light. Let me just see how you react.
Yeah, Tori doing a good job of, as Ari's looking for the arm lock, she's getting real heavy on Ari's right leg, and it's making it hard for Ari to move and maneuver that left leg around for the arm lock.
Ari continues to drop just rapid rights. It's not a lot of damage right there, but continuing to get points. But again, Ari trying to get a submission from her back.
Ari looking to bring the leg over for the arm lock, and Tori staying heavy on the other leg to try to pin her hips down and not let her get that.
I dare say if Tori would work maybe a little more on the guard pass here, she could maybe put it away because Ari just has so many threats from this position.
Yeah. She's Tori's definitely having trouble trying to finish from here, but she is winning the round. So, maybe she feels comfortable just kind of just, not exerting herself, not risking anything passing the guard. She survived here this long. She maybe just wants to keep doing that.
You got to admire the toughness of Ari. There's a couple times where I thought this fight was about to end, but she survived.
That's right, absolutely. I dare say it, like I said it earlier, these fighters, both of them, high caliber.
Tori looks like she's barely breathing right. She is in such good condition right now.
She looks like she's chilling. It's
now to the half guard.
I think Ari may survive another round.
Yeah, we've only got a few seconds left here.
Tori dropping again some bombs here to end round 2.
So far, a dominant performance from Tori Land.
Yeah, Tori's clearly ahead with, she's dropped Ari a couple times and been on top.
But Ari's still here.
She's there. She can't stay in the pocket with Tori. She's landing some good strikes, but Tori is a bit faster and a bit stronger there. And as Ari lands maybe 1, 2, 3, Tori continues with 4, 5, 6, and that's where Ari's getting caught. Tori is continuing that motion, continuing her striking sequence, and catching Ari.
And you don't want to get into a striking match with Tori right now. It's can I slip in a submission at some point? And maybe Tori continues to drop bombs and Ari survives and Tori wears herself out.
Yeah. And I don't necessarily know Ari's takedown game, but if she has one, now would be the time to employ it. Find yourself on top for once and see what you can do.
She is still there. She is talking to her corner. She's responding well to them. They're looking to find the finish in this third round. They're talking about how they're going to do it.
That's right. She jumped out of that chair. She's still ready.
Yeah, in my humble opinion, she's got to bait Tori into that striking sequence. She's going to continue with her like she has before and then shoot the takedown in the middle of that instead of standing there and eating the big shot from Tori.
Here we go, third and final round.
DFC 3. We have a banger here on fight number 7.
Ari's still in there banging.
She's catching Tori now.
Yeah. Ooh,
Tori throwing a heavy leg kick. Ari trying to answer. There's the transition.
Yeah, so now, yes, she got Tori in the striking, and now she's looking for the takedown. Was not a crisp, clean one, but
it was close. She almost turned the corner there.
Yeah, she almost had the back, almost had the double.
Ari almost found new life after the end of that second round.
Yeah, she's looking good here in the third. Looks calm and ready to try to win this.
Again, personal trainer, she's in good shape. But does not want to exchange punches.
Yeah, good head movement in and out, though. She's catching Tori. That's a bit surprising after the way the first 2 rounds went. Good head kick.
Well, when you throw punches and bunches after you get to round 3, you're going to be a little more exhausted, but it's still there. It is.
Pushing it.
That's rough.
That's rough. That's not defended. That is over, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. She survived 2 rounds of that, but the third round, too much.
Oh, Tori looking a bit tired after that.
Ari made her work for it.
She had some success there on the feet in the third, and I think it kind of gave her some confidence where she wanted to keep doing it. And unfortunately, Tori kind of unloaded on her after that. Tori's hit me before. She hits hard. Ari, incredibly impressive performance from her. That was, both those girls are going a long way.
Ari absorbed a beating.
Yeah,
she really did.
And I mean, I was surprised. I know she's so good on the ground. The fact that she did that well on the feet, I mean, she was able to catch Tori like she did, and Tori has great boxing.
Yep.
The way that Ari was able to respond as well as she did, I mean, I'm very impressed by that.
Yeah,
Again,
absolutely.
on
We
her
saw the
feet.
heart of a fighter from both women here tonight. I mean, even with Ari, that shows you she's willing and able to go the distance on any fight.
Ari took a beating. She really did.
We're going to have our first fighter interview of the night with Tori Land.
KOs and TKOs. Tell me how we feel tonight.
It feels so fucking good to get back in there. I'm sorry, excuse my language. I've been waiting for this for a year, and I can't describe it.
So in the end of the first round, you have a devastating blow that takes her down. You almost finish her in the first. In the second round, you knock her down again. Did you think it was over then? Did you know that you had it then?
Man, no, I saw a look in her eye like she was still there, and I was like, oh man, this girl's tough. Like she's not going out, you know. So, yeah.
Tori
Anybody you
giving
want
her
to thank
opponent
tonight?
props.
All my team: Jonathan Brantley, Jesse Butler, Hank. We'll throw Kylie in. Everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Monroe, give it up one more time for Miss Tori Land.
Yeah, and Tori giving recognition to Ari. She's like, there were times I thought I had broken her. That wasn't